Namaste. Hello, this is Anita and welcome to my channel. I'm coming to you from Denmark. Anyway, today I want to tell you a story. A very serious story, but a very beautiful story. It started a long time ago. I was about, let me count, I was maybe 19 or 20 or maybe 21 even. And I went to the doctor and I got my pelvis, I think it's called, my womanhood checked up, and they made these tests on me, and it turned out that I had severe change in my cells, so that I was like on the verge of getting cancer, and it was really bad. And my mother was freaking out, and I was like not even thinking about it. I was young and I didn't take it seriously. I didn't understand, or I didn't care. I don't know. I was very happy anyway. My doctor told me that I had to go through an operation where it's called in Danish a kejle operation. It's called, they take a part of you and they cut it out. So they take all the bad shit away, so they maybe save you from getting cancer. And this was going to go to cancer, without a doubt. It was so bad. Anyway, I was at this time in my life going to start to go to a school. We call it a high school. It's not high school. But in Denmark, it's this kind of schools we have where you live and you are as a grown-up and you study something like music or art. And in my particular case, I went to the best art school in Denmark. And this course, this time period would be 4 months. So they told me you can wait 4 months because it's a very expensive stay you're going at, and it's a big opportunity for you, so you can wait 4 months to have the operation, but then you have to have the operation. Then I went to the school. I had so much fun. I made so much art. I took a lot of drugs and I drank a lot of red wine, and we had fun. I didn't even think about what was going on in my woman area. And when I got over these courses, which was amazing, I learned so much and I had so much fun. I went with my mother to a checkup before the operation was scheduled to be happening, and they told me it's a miracle. They have totally disappeared. And I believe through this experience that you can think yourself healthy. You can change things around by being positive and staying positive and not worrying so much. So I actually convinced myself that I have healed myself, and I still to this day am cancer free, and they have been good cells down there so far. But what I want to tell you is a story about an old man I met. I was on a run from here. I ran away from this jail, and I was away for about a month. And this was before I went to jail actually. I had a boyfriend. This was just before I went to jail. Actually, I remember correctly. I was on a bench. I was taking a lot of cocaine with a guy I met. He was not my boyfriend. He was a friend. There was nothing there. I had a boyfriend waiting for me at home, but I was away for 3 days. Anyway, in these 3 days happened this. Me and this guy, we met an old man. He was 65 and his name was Steen. That's my middle name too, as it happens to be, Stone. So that was his name, and Steen in Danish. And anyway, he had terminal cancer, and he had been through every examination. He had traveled the world to try to get fixed. He had tried healing. He had tried every fucking thing in the book because it was terminal cancer. And this guy had a lot of money, so he had the money to go to the best doctors, and he tried everything. And when I say everything, just be sure we have tried everything here. What he came to us and asked, he knew this guy I was with from old days because he used to know him as a child, and he told us he would like to try to fix cocaine. And we were like, well, okay, you're dying anyway, let's give you this experience. We gave him very little in an injection needle, like very little. And he paid for us to have a trip too, so we took it together. He grabbed my hand and he started crying after I gave him it. I gave it to him very subtle and very no pain and very good. And I know this is bad to inject drugs. I don't do it anymore, and I don't promote drugs here, but this is not the point of the story. The story is, then I started to telling him about my experience with the cancer and the whole thing. And I started explaining to him how he could change his life by thinking correctly. What I know to this day is, I heard it through the Ilana, something, it's a song. Anyway, I hear things in here, and because I ran away again, I met this guy. He told me that this man, he is to this day cancer free, meaning that he has been totally cured of cancer and with no help, no medicine, only by my words. So this man really is convinced that I have saved his life, and he's looking for me. He can't understand where I am. Now he knows that I'm in jail. I don't know if I told him at that time, but he still knows it, and he's still looking for me. I guess he want to, tell me about his gratitude for what I did for that man. But the point of this story is that I believe that you can cure yourself for everything that exists on this planet. Maybe not a virus, but I think you can think it away and you can make your body strong. Also, another story in this story, by the way, that happened. This is real life. And this is also real life. My boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend who died, was a cause of why I went to jail. He died 4 years ago, which was very rough for me. But anyway, because what the heart wants, even though he was a badass boy. He gave me hepatitis C, but my body fought it, and I made anti stuff. So I'm now immune to getting hepatitis C because my body has rejected it, and I have the antimatter inside of me, so I cannot get hepatitis C. And I've been with a guy who has it, and he didn't infect me. He found out afterwards, and he came and he was very freaked out, and he told me that he had got this disease and was scared like shit, and I didn't get it. I was checked after 3 months, and I was checked after 6 months. Of course, I'm checking myself. I check myself all the time. I want to stay pure, and I want to stay healthy, but I don't believe in condom. But use condom, kids. Use condom. Well, I don't have sex with many, so, you know. Anyway, I am having this antimatter in my body, so I cannot contract the disease of hepatitis C, which is infection in your liver. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. That I believe, again, that I have been, because of my positive attitude toward life and toward everything in my life, I believe by staying positive, you can avoid all the bad things in your life that comes to you, of diseases, of situations. You can work yourself out of anything. I never stay mad more than 5 minutes at a time. It's a waste of my life. I don't stay angry. I don't go bitter. I don't go angry. I've been in this prison for 6 years almost, and I'm not bitter. I turn the whole thing around, and I look at it as a retreat. Like I got a chance to be with myself, like a yogi guy who goes to a cave and stays there and meditating for 5 years. I've had these 6 years to like explore myself, to go really deep inside of who I am. And to this day, I am 100% real. I'm 100% aware of who I am. I say stuff to your face, even though it can be hard to hear sometimes. I have a very rough way of saying things, but it all comes with love, and I stay positive. So people out there, I believe truly you can cure yourself from everything, almost, maybe not everything, but practically everything, by staying positive. And I hope this story from real life will inspire you to change your life if you have a negative attitude towards it, and try to stay positive. It's all about being positive. You can change the world, you can change your life by changing your mind. So open your mind and the rest will follow. Woo! Be colorblind, don't be so wind up. I'm serious. Do this for yourself. I hope you find inspiration in my real life story, and I hope that you like this story. If you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe. I am so thankful for all who writes to me, and I'm deeply touched by the people who invest in the time in me of watching my videos. and who takes the time to write me comments. And I got some really heartfelt, deep comments that I take deeply to my heart, and I really heart you. So thank you very much. It means the world to me. So I want to, with this, say namaste, peace out, give you a little kiss, catch, and I'll see you later next time. Bye-bye.